So this is the normal ratios for
Yes.
this class?
Yes, a ratio would be about 1 to 7,
Okay.
and it's a huge strong point for the students at Cheviot Area School with small classes is magnificent. It's an absolute privilege being able to teach maths. It's an absolute privilege to be able to teach maths to such small classes and such willing students who work so hard.
Yeah.
We do this every Friday afternoon for Friday Sport, and part of the reasoning behind it is to get kids safe in the water and in the ocean and provide a fantastic experience while using our local area.
What's the class you're doing now?
We're doing level 3 chemistry by VC.
And VC means?
Video conferencing is level 3 chemistry is an option by teacher student, I guess, at Cheviot. Then we go meet up once a week with another teacher and we do a 1 hour lesson and then we work on it over the week until the next lesson.
Do you have any backup from any of the local teachers or support you in this?
Yeah, we've got Mrs. Knight, who's our AE Dean, I think that's what they call it. She overviews us, and then also Mrs. Hewitt, the science teacher, who specialises in biology, helps us and makes sure we're on task.
So you really don't miss out on anything then, do you, in terms of being in a remote school like or an area school like Cheviot?
No, I think it benefits us more.
I'm a qualified teacher, but I'm not a qualified flying instructor. I used to be a pilot in the Air Force, and I've got a great passion for flying. I haven't flown for many years, but I now do all my flying on basically on simulator. The great thing here at Cheviot is that students have a fantastic opportunity to take part in a program called Gateway, and we've had a number of students go through this program, and it actually gives them the opportunity to experience the aviation industry, and they also get 3 hours of actual flying time on a real aircraft.
And this term we've been doing obviously PE and health. What we've been doing, the main focus has been Hauora, which is a Māori health concept, and there's 4 parts to it. Taha Tinana, which is the physical, which they're going to demonstrate for you in a minute. And then there's Taha Hininara, which is mental and emotional health, Taha Wairua, which is spiritual health, and Taha Whānau, which is social family health. So we talked about all these things in the theory and the health part of it, and the students are going to demonstrate for you now. The Māori culture side is something, when they go on to NCEA, NCEA level 1, 2, 3, it's an important concept, it's a base concept really for the NCEA program, and it's a really useful concept as well. It's got a holistic way of looking at it, which is probably better than any sort of Western cultures or any other theory I've looked at.
Gateway courses, because if there's too many people then you'd miss out, and yeah, I just don't think you wouldn't have like an opportunity like this at a bigger school.
I hope to share the amazing things that are happening here at school. I hope that the community can see that the teachers here are high quality. I hope that they can understand that our kids are getting a phenomenal deal, that that they're almost guaranteed to succeed. If they stay here, we'll look after them. We'll put them out the other end, ready to work. Our hands are tied in a lot of ways in that for year 9 and 10 and 11, students have to do English, they have to do maths, they have to do science. There's no, whatever school you send a child to, they have to do those subjects. It's not until year 12 and 13 that you do get that where the sciences break out into the 3 different sciences, that then you can get more options in year 13 than we can provide here. But yeah, those year 9 and 10, whatever school you go to, they have to have a language offered, they have to do PE. We provide all of that here with smaller classrooms, smaller classes. That's better deal.
Okay.
We look at every individual child and we talk to them about where they want to go, what they want to achieve. We look to see what their needs are. Are they highly academic? Are they less academic? Are they going to go into a farming career? Are they going to go into medicine? And then we cater for their needs and pull the bits out of the curriculum that meet their needs, look at the VCs that are an option for them. We get the gateway and the STAR programs, and if they're going to go down hospitality pathways, we look at bringing in some barista training. We look at if they want to be engineers, they go into the local garages and work there 1 day a week. If they're looking at going to early childhood, they go to the early learning centres. 1 day a week they spend the day there working with the children, working with the team. So they're being prepared so that when they leave school, they've got their skills in their kit. They're ready to go. Anything's possible. We had a student come to us this year. He wants to do professional golfing course. Anything's possible.
And you were able to organise that?
We're looking into that. We did find a course in Auckland, but Claire wanted to go instead of the student. So anything's possible, and that's the thing. That's the beauty here, because we know our kids intimately. We know their families. We know the kids. We know what they're looking for. We know where they want to go. And Claire is amazing. She'll just source anything that's possible. It's awesome.
So who is this angel Claire?
Shall I go and get her?
Good stuff.
So how do you know, so a student comes to school, how do you know what to offer them?
Well, we discuss it with them. We like to get the parents involved.
Yeah.
We like to, because full parent backing is essential.
Yeah.
Plus, they're going to get 100% from the school. And then we see what they like. I mean, this is not it's like a taster course, so they can see where their future's going. And of course, we've got the school van, and we can take them anywhere. The student, the young man in question, I've got him going over to a local business, and we're going to start up some units with the motor mechanics.
Great.
With one of the providers in town, Avon City Ford.
Yeah.
Because
he was interested in doing this. He was doing it on the weekend, wasn't he? Or doing it part time anyway.
Yes,
wasn't he?
He was working out at one of the garages in Parnassus there. So I don't know if I should have said that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. And so that means then that he was what he wanted to do. He was doing it in his own time, and now we can do it through school, and he can get some credits for it.
Yes, that's correct. Because he's got a passion for the motor industry. So yes.
So he goes out 1 day a week.
1 day a week to one of our providers, so that we can do some units there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And who else have we got? We've got another student going out doing some barista work.
Yes, we have HSI. I've got a magazine here, one of the booklets.
Yeah.
And they'll be doing some units through the HSI and our provider across the road at the Cheviot Tea Rooms, who have been great to us.
So that means that if they do some credits from here, then they can go down the path of hospitality if they want to?
Yes, they will be. They gain a lot of credits through there, and we're really lucky to have...
And that's looking at food preparation as well as baristering, and what other credits can they get?
Oh, look, huge. The possibilities are amazing. Right through the basic food safeties onto, it's never ending with what we can provide for them with hospitality.
So we look at each child and go, where are you going, what do you need, and what can we...
I think it's amazing because we can tailor-base these courses to them. We can just make it fit for them. Also with the STAR courses, we have some agriculture courses coming up.
And I was just saying before, because you created that fence out
Yes, the fencing course, we've got that coming back up on again. We've also got the chainsaw safety, quad bikes, fencing, tractors and health and safety.
Right, so yeah.
Would actually aim.
So how many students have we got coming into that?
We have 6 students
Great.
which we're going to put on this course, and it will all aim towards a national certificate in agriculture.
So
general
it
skills.
gives them the two things, doesn't it? It gives them the certificate in agriculture, but it also gives them credits towards NCEA.
Yes.
Yeah. The teachers here are extraordinary. Pretty much if a student comes through our school for NCEA, they will pass NCEA. We get a 100% pass rate. Most years, most of our students get 100% pass, or 100% of our students pass NCEA at all 3 levels. It's a phenomenal record. Most schools across New Zealand are averaging about 70 to 80, 70 something, 80%. We're getting 100% most levels most years.
So what do you put that down to, Jen?
Our teachers know our kids. They work hard, people like Claire, they know what the kids need. The kids don't get a chance to slip out of the system.
No,
we,
they don't.
we know where they are, we know what they need, we put pressure on them, we know you've got to get another 5 credits. This is how we're going to do it. You don't get the chance to back off. When exams start, most high schools, they go on study leave, our kids stay here and we keep them working, and they've got exams but we help them to study. We've got study, the teachers, the secondary teachers were concerned that the kids didn't know how to study, so now we've just put in a program where all the year 11 to 13s every fortnight have a study session where they are taught how to study.
Make Cheviot Area School your first choice in education. Pop in and see them anytime, or you might like to give them a call on 03 319 87 87 or email the office at office@cheviot.school.nz.